There's about a 9 to 20 second delay.
Okay.
For it to start.
On YouTube right now.
Hey, YouTube.
And you're live on Facebook.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So we gotta do the.
So I want to check. I'm kind of using this for just audio just to see how much coming through.
I can hear it.
You're here to come back? You're here to come back? Oh, you are? Oh, yeah, that's okay. I can take. Are you hearing it on your headphones?
No, I was hearing it.
No, it's coming back through. So I need to go here. Oh, no, you'll hear his piano coming through your headphones, but you won't hear the...
Right.
Yeah.
Check.
I muted my speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just validating. Cool. So you're live. Let me just make sure that
I still hear you. Is it out of your phone?
you're hearing it on my phone right now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. It's the way things go.
So, this is just going to be a backup camera.
I'd like to say thank you to all the technicians that made this all possible.
Mm-hmm. Technicians, engineers.
Sound. Indeed. All right. So we're Mindflow Radio. Welcome to Mindflow Radio. It's our podcast.
Mindful Living Podcast. How mindful can we live? Day to day.
How
moment to
balanced can
moment.
our minds be? That's like a good question. How balanced is your mind, Jay?
Or how kind can we be to ourselves when we're not balanced?
It's probably easier getting out of or back in balance if you're kind to yourself.
Yeah.
If we're not kind to ourselves, we never get there, right? Or I don't want to say never, but
Never say never.
so how balanced has your mind been recently?
So, do you want to play Free Your Mind?
Yes.
Okay.
So what we'll
Wait,
do is
no,
we'll just make
we're
sure
not
we
ready
get
yet.
ready for recording first.
Okay. Oh, so
Okay, let's talk
just
about the
So right
mind.
now you're live, and then when you're ready to do the recording session,
Yeah.
let me know, and or you're probably ready right now.
Yeah, we're ready. You tell us
Yeah,
when
you
you're
tell
ready.
Okay, so
Thank you, Jeremy, our techie whiz.
Yep.
He's a
You can tell he has fun with this.
so this is the first, you can explain this is the very first attempt at a live stream.
Yeah.
So,
This is our very first attempt at a live stream
While filming.
while we're filming. Yep.
So here we go.
There's a lot going on here in IMI Studios, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a heater on.
We're going to turn it off. Check, check.
Should we take a couple breaths?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, can you share it to the temple of the mind? Or
Temple of the mind.
Go. Fasten your seatbelts and bring your hands inside the vehicle. You're going to be in for a entertaining ride.
Fasten your seatbelts and get ready to take a trip towards reality.
Whoa.
Truly is the dawning of a new era.
What a time to be alive. Wow. Every group, it seems like every generation thinks it's going to happen in their...
What's going to happen?
The new era. They think the new era is always going to happen in their life. And it might actually be happening in ours, but we don't know because we're in it and we just think it's going to happen.
Oh, the new era, that era.
Yeah. Like
a more evolved era?
And the revelations and whatever that other thing was.
Oh.
Rapture.
Rapture's happening right now, probably.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Pick your sides, people.
The high vibrational side or the blame, shame, guilt, sadness, anger side?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Are you ready for us to play? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We got to get all the shares in first.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeremy.
All I really need is a song in my heart, food in my belly, and love in my family. And all I really need is a song in my heart, and love in my family. Doo-doo.
That's truth.
I don't know who remembers Raffi. That was a good one when my kids were little. And I need some air to breathe. I think I got it wrong.
Yeah, we need air too.
Rain to fall. All right, folks.
Here we are.
Prepare yourself for the Mindflow Radio ride of a lifetime. Do not unbuckle your seatbelt until the vehicle has come to a complete stop.
Mindflow Radio. Here we are.
We are ready to go live whenever you are
All right.
live, but we're ready to start recording.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Ready to start recording here? Okay. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. All right. I was waiting for the big.
3, 2.
Live. Here we are, Mindflow Radio. She's Jaylyn.
And he's Monty.
And here we are. the eternal present moment. Time doesn't move, actually, probably. Well, it probably does and doesn't move all at the same time.
The paradox.
Physics. Free your mind.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
Free your mind.
Free your mind. Free your mind. Free your mind.
Free your mind.
Free your mind. Free your mind. Free your mind.
For me to be is to be free.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
Free your mind.
Free your mind. Free your mind. Free your mind. Free your mind. Free your mind.
To be or not to be? That's the question. Be here now.
Be here now. Now be here. Be here We are all in this together. We are all in this together. We are all in this together. Energy is reality. Release, let go, forgive, let go, release, faith, trust, love, faith, trust, love. I am grateful for everyone. I am grateful for everything. I am grateful for the obstacles, for the challenges. I am grateful for the lessons, for the pain. I am grateful for the healing. I am grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Free your mind.
Free your mind, 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 your mind, free your mind, your mind.
circles inside of 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 circles
of life.
Free your mind.
Beyond infinity to the far reaches of the mind.
And beyond. Huh. Here we are. Here we are.
Here we are.
Mindflow Radio.
Yep. We're going to pause for a moment.
Pause. Live stream.
Well, we're pausing.
Yeah, you can definitely stop the recording and it'll still live stream.
How'd you? Cool. That was fun.
Are you moving over?
I don't know.
Ooh, what a day. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, happy Friday, everybody.
Are you feeling the equinox coming up?
I'm feeling a general sense of freedom coming up in this culture.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I love that, man.
It's happening. Feeling it.
Yeah, I hit record.
Oh, I'm going to stop the recording and then we'll start that over because the keyboard is recording too.
Okay.
Not that's
fine.
a big deal. I mean, it's a dead
All
track,
right.
so no big deal. Yeah, so
It's still recording.
you want me to stop?
No, I mean like this one's still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording. We'll just delete the track.
Yeah,
Working out the kinks.
of course.
We'll get,
We could move the keyboard if you want to get more space.
yeah. You're connected. Well, he's gonna bring it back in a minute.
Oh, you are? Okay, yeah, for the next song. That's cool. Okay.
Like this new cable. Right.
Got lots of space.
Here we
Get to
are.
move around. Be leisurely.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Okay.
You can get a little more room here on this side if you wanted to. Yeah. It's better if you're like with the camera if you're both even.
All right.
All right.
Are we even?
Are we even?
You're definitely not even. She's standing on the low carpet, so she's definitely.
Oh, do you want us to switch?
No, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look short, but you're powerful. Powerful being. Shiro right here.
Strong, or what is it? Like potent things in small packages. I think I got that saying wrong, but.
Okay. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we on?
Yep.
You are. Yeah, you're on. You're just still recording. So.
Okay.
Cheese and crackers.
Mindflow Radio, here we are.
Mindflow Radio.
This is Jalen.
He's Monty.
And we're here in this wondrous moment
Yeah.
on planet Earth.
Yep. Spring is here.
Spring is here. Indeed. We're still burning a little wood, but that's all right. Staying warm.
I saw flowers today.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So happy to see them.
So in general, I'm feeling like a general sense of freedom in our culture.
Good.
Yeah. I think we're going to head more and more in that direction.
Awesome.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I feel like I'm going through some kind of a metamorphosis, and I'm doing my darndest to just keep my head above water.
All right.
But at the same time, I feel very much motivated and pointed in a direction that is meaningful to me. In what I want to learn and how I want to upgrade my own self.
Upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
I want to upgrade myself too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe I should up the Tai Chi practice.
Yeah.
Would that help, you think?
Oh, yeah. I do my Tai Chi practice in the morning and I'm like barely awake, and I should probably up my practice too so that I can actually feel the chi. Yeah.
Yeah, what I want to up is my general sense of metacognition, my general sense of watching my own consciousness.
And your unconsciousness?
Well, I witness what bubbles into my conscious.
Yeah.
From my subconscious, I believe. Or perhaps some of the messaging comes from the supraconscious too, into the conscious. So you can think of the conscious mind as like the first floor on a house. The supraconscious could be the attic, and the subconscious would be the basement. You see?
Yeah.
And the way it works with trauma is we have a traumatic event that occurs, and we take that memory and we push it into the basement. Subconscious, boom, we push it down, and then it bubbles from the basement into the first floor, into the conscious mind, and it usually triggers us flashbacks of some sort, and then we push it back down. But if we can meet that conscious memory, when it reaches our consciousness, if we can meet it with mindfully from a place of equanimity, potentially we can package up that memory and store it in the attic. Super conscious.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's one way of looking at healing from trauma. Or one angle. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I like that drawing you used to draw. It was like the spiky thing, and it was the super conscious thing, and there was the center was the conscious. I don't really remember it. I just had a flash of it when you were talking about this spiky thing.
Yeah. Well, it's related to the house thing.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you like the house one better.
Well, I don't know. I can remember what you're saying now, and then how it connected all the supraconscious, like connected all of our consciousness together. So that it kind of the collective unconscious is part of that. I would say in that diagram, the diagram illustrated that. And but our subconscious is our own thing, you know, stored in our own mind, and ideally we just want to work with it and clean it out to the best of our ability, organize it, be kind to it. I mean, because the thing is about, as far as trauma goes, I think all humans have had some trauma, and
I think it's pretty hard to escape it, honestly.
Well, I mean, and just go back in human history, and we were just like immersed in trauma, all our ancestors.
Yeah.
You know, and
well, we pass it down from generation to generation, like very unconsciously too. It's something it just continues, this unconscious collective that you're talking about. We just continue to pass it on.
Yeah, it's like a pattern.
And the only way we can do it is through being completely informed, because the unconscious isn't something that you can just, you know, be like, where's that manual at? Oh, here's the manual of how to take care of me. You know, it's like the unconscious isn't that simple.
Like the subconscious? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know the difference. So do you know the difference
Well,
between subconscious and unconscious?
Well, the unconscious could be the subconscious or the superconscious. Those are both unconscious. See what I mean?
Sure.
It gets a little. Well, yeah. So I think it's easier to say subconscious, superconscious, conscious.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, you can call I don't know. I'm assuming you're calling the unconscious the subconscious.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's why I was just asking.
Okay.
But what were you saying?
I don't know.
About the unconscious?
Oh, that it's passed on.
Oh.
And it's very unconscious. I mean, the fact that the way that humans are created is that the psyche of the mother and the fetus, is that, you think I'd know these words anyway, the baby in the womb and the mother share a consciousness, share a psyche. And then for the first 3 months of life, the baby and the mother share their psyche.
Huh.
So everything in the mother's psyche, which is everything from her womb experience, first 3 months, and all the rest of her life, and all of the patterns and unconscious patterns are all passed on to the next baby in the womb. And it just continues and continues. That's how we have the same trauma that's from, like you say, the cavemen and stuff. Like, it's so long ago that these traumas just continue to pass on. And the only way we can stop it is if there's a mass movement of awakening of, hey, let's heal.
Yeah.
Sounds and it's good. There's a lot of effort involved in healing. There's a lot of self-reflection. Yeah. There's a lot of looking in, and you can't blame. There's no blaming to be made. So there's this complete owning up of where I am right now. And yes, this is how it's happened, but it's not my mom's fault. It's not my dad's fault. It's nobody's fault. This is just what's going on.
Well, it's humanity. I mean, we've been, over the last 10,000 years, we've essentially been, we've hung together, and been good to each other, but we've also been terrible to each other,
Right.
And those are the old habits.
Mm-hmm.
And they all begin in our minds, right? Mm-hmm. All with, like you were saying, blame, blaming others.
Yeah, it's so much easier to just blame somebody else instead of be like, how much work do I have to put into fixing this unconscious pattern, subconscious pattern? It's like, it's like, yeah, there's a lot involved, and it takes a lot of effort, and it could sweep you away at times. And
to heal.
Yeah, and the more you become subtly perceptive, the more you feel, the more you experience, and the more overwhelming it can be, the more you need supportive community. And that's not always easy to find.
Right.
So,
but we're fortunate here in having that.
Yeah.
Supportive community, and that's you've kind of been on the healing journey. I think I have too. Really.
I've consciously been on the healing journey for over 30 years now. I guess I feel like a little worn out at the moment from it because I just keep trying.
Yeah.
And I like how Gabor Mate is like, there's no such thing as trying. It's like, oh, well, shoot. What does that mean about my life then?
That means you're doing it. Congratulations.
Yeah. Right.
You're healing.
Yeah, I actually
am. You're doing it. You're on the path.
If I look back at my 16-year-old self,
Indeed.
I definitely have done a lot of healing.
Well, good job. Nice work.
Thanks.
Setting the example for a lot of us.
Yeah. Yeah, some miracle I didn't really break. So.
No, you're
persevering. The key to not breaking is to have some kind of a nurturing influence in your life. So thank you, Grandma and Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
I think of you often, and I'm really grateful that you sent your love to me every day.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
For sure.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me?
What about you?
What about me? I think healing is a good thing. And yeah, I actually believe that we're on the precipice of taking, humanity's on some kind of precipice for taking a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a quantum leap per se towards being more in harmony with each other. And that begins by being in harmony with ourselves. And I believe we're not trying, but we're actually doing this. And there's a bunch of people who are involved at becoming more in harmony with their own selves and each other. I mean, this whole thing of like, we need to hate each other. More and more people are just realizing how, in some ways, ridiculous that is.
I really don't think that there's any movement that consciously says we need to hate each other.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you believe that.
I think that it's an underlaying product of the messages being sent out. And the intention is to bring light to groups of people that need more nurturing, awareness, kindness, support. But in the end, it ends up separating and dividing us, which leads to hate and separation. But I don't think it's the intention of any of these movements happening right now. I don't think any of them are like, we need to hate each other.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you feel that way. That's cool. No, I mean,
that's like saying like that mothers pass on their trauma on purpose.
Okay.
Like I think that's true.
Yeah, we're all victims of trauma, and we're trying our best, and we're just confused, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're finding our way. We're finding our way. We're finding our way. Thank you, Jeremy. I can feel it. I can feel it. And it's perfect timing because the technology is there to support us. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can make our own electricity out of solar energy now. We can do that.
Yeah.
We can all have electric cars. I mean, for those who want cars, we can have those now. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're at this point where we've made all this progress. Technology continues to advance. I mean, it's just going to potentially, if we can combine advanced technology with advanced emotional maturity, or love, if we can combine those two, boom, you're looking at a really wonderful world.
Yeah, I think you just nailed it with the emotional maturity and love.
Yeah,
and I feel that that's something that we are dealing with in our culture. There's so much desire for love, and yet so little understanding on how to actually give or receive it. And there's the emotional maturity, like you're saying, and in my opinion, the emotional maturity comes with being able to do some true reflection, again, without any blame or shame or guilt or regret, which is super hard for me. Super hard. It's like, oh, if you knew that you'd pass on so much trauma, would you do it again? And for me, that's the hard one. Like, no, I don't think I would do it again. But then I wouldn't have the life I have, and I wouldn't have the children I have. And it's like, oh, shit. So I would do it again? I guess so. Huh. Weird. Welcome to my mind.
Might as well make the best of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's kind of my motto.
But that's the point, right? Or the point I'm trying to make is emotional maturity is being able to move past blame, shame, guilt, and regret.
Right. Emotional maturity means getting beyond the place of temper tantrums and.
Well, it's being able to take responsibility, no matter what
yourself.
It was. For what? Yeah. For yourself.
And for the moment.
For the moment.
Yep. That's where real maturity is.
Okay. So, not to change the subject, but to add to the subject, right? And again, with maturity and this idea that as we age, we kind of relax a little. Well, for people who are, some people, I should say, as they age, they relax because it's like, okay, I can enjoy the present moment now. And I think that's really neat. It's a part of maturity. Enjoying the present moment is like for little kids and old people.
That's a cool way of looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, it can be for middle-aged people too, and young adults, but it takes more effort. It takes a lot of effort. It takes, again, that self-reflection piece of being able to witness and be like, oh, I see the tree is blowing, and oh, it's budding, and oh, look at all the birds, and oh, there's the squirrels, and oh, look, they're fighting over some nuts. I don't know. Or this present moment, you know, we're at IMI studio.
Yeah.
We're trying something completely new out. We've got all these cameras, and Jeremy is really getting skilled with all these cables and wires and buttons and stuff. And we're all supporting each other in our strengths, you know.
Jeremy's got that laser focus on that screen right there, and yeah,
and he does such a good job.
He's great,
and I feel like we just kind of are in the present moment, like witnessing him do all this troubleshooting, and he doesn't get frustrated, and it's like, okay.
It's amazing. And we're
That's
working,
cool.
we're a team. We're working like a team.
Yeah,
which is really cool because that's how you can really, that's how we make it in the world, is with our tribe, really.
Yeah.
You know.
And I was thinking about this now, you know, and so we're live streaming right now, and we're recording right now, and people will be able to see the live stream and the recording, and it's always now. When you're watching this, when you see this, it's still now.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? And that kind of goes with what you were saying about time.
Yeah.
Time is and isn't all at the same.
It's true.
Time. And so the present moment is always now.
Yeah. Well,
isn't that interesting?
It's something that modern physics is like wrestling with right now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
once they figure out time, look out.
Time is on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
All right.
I'm convincing myself. Yeah. So shall we wrap her up?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've covered emotional maturity, unconscious patterning.
Mm-hmm. A theory of trauma and how to heal from it. And
we touched on the joys of aging and enjoying the present moment.
Yeah.
And that now is always right here. Yeah.
It is. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, universe.
Yeah.
And we talked about love being the answer.
Yeah.
So bring your hearts forward.
So we have one more song for you. It's actually kind of a meditation song.
Yeah.
And I actually don't know what it is yet. I'm going to be streaming from the divine to you.
Yes, indeed.
And Monty's going to play a song I haven't heard yet.
Well,
I probably
you've
have,
heard
but
it.
I
I'm just putting two.
I don't know which one it is.
I'm putting two songs together kind of for Jay's enjoyment. And the first song is in 5, and the second song is interesting, or the second segment to this song is interesting because it's a polyrhythm. It's a 3 in the right hand and a 5 in the left hand.
Okay.
And I think it really kind of opens up the consciousness. That rhythm. It's going to be a rhythm that's going to be very unfamiliar, but familiar. It's going to be, what? And it's going to open your mind, and Jay's going to drop in some golden tidbits of wisdom and light.
Seeds of love. Okay, so just bear with us. We're just going to do a little set change.
Yep.
say, yeah, we got what's on.
I'm going to be on purple.
Go ahead and pull the gold one out. It's
What?
Yeah, just because it's going to keep it cleaner. I'll just wrap it quick. I got it.
That first song was fun. Did you have fun with that, Jack?
Mm-hmm. You missed the Beyond Infinity. My favorite part. Okay, so we are on purple.
So yeah, I gotta practice that.
So he's going to be on keyboard. You don't want to mute the keyboard. So okay, so keyboard open, and you're on purple then. All right, cool. Yeah, should we get that?
I'm not hearing the keyboard though. There we go. All right. There we go.
Keep playing it so you Oh, I guess I should wear.
Yeah.
Oh,
On
he's
the floor. On the floor. Jay, on the floor.
Headphones. Yeah, I took you on the floor. Nice.
Oh. My eyesight is going.
I get some.
Gonna have to wear glasses someday. Never experienced the words blurring before, and I'm like, what? I can't see. What's it say? Okay. Do you want to start over? So you don't want to start over? Okay. Feel your breath. Just take a moment. Breathing fully into the lungs from the bottom to the top. Filling up your lungs like a balloon. No restriction, allowing expansion. Slowly exhale, lengthening the exhale. Avoiding tension. So if you notice that you're exhaling so far that you get tense, inhale before then. If you're sitting down, just noticing your body sitting. If you're standing, make sure your knees are slightly bent. The weight is distributed across both feet and hips evenly. Let's take a few moments to just reflect on love. What is love? Can you imagine unconditional love? Acknowledging whether you can or can't imagine unconditional love. Do your best to be nurturing to yourself as you do this contemplation. being open to your higher self, to your guides, your angels, and allow yourself to feel this unconditional love that really is available to you at any moment that you're willing to let it in. The thing about being a human is we have free will. So we have to use our conscious choice to call in our angels and guides, to accept their love, to accept their protection. I'm noticing how that feels to think about. Without judgment, you're in the present moment together. The past has brought you here. And every time we learn something new, it's for this moment and as we walk forward. Doing your best to not regret anything in the past. And using your free will in this moment, choosing to allow the love in. If this idea of love is painful, just think of nurturing, allowing the nurturing in. Just like when you eat a super nutritious meal, your belly is super happy to get these nutrients. The same for your psyche. Your psyche is super happy when you allow in this fuel of your guides and angels, your connection to your higher self and your soul. So just taking the next several breaths to hear the sounds. Allow them to hold you like a gentle hammock. And receive. and noticing what's come up for you. And doing your best in this moment to embrace all of these feelings and thoughts with the most nurturing, loving hug you possibly can. Imagining you're hugging a beloved grandma or grandpa and just feeling that love. And knowing that you can come back to this experience at any time. Trusting that the morsels that you needed at this moment have been received. And taking a few grounding breaths, breathing in the divine energy from the crown chakra through the body into the tailbone. And exhaling, moving that energy down the legs, through the feet and into the ground, sending roots deep down into the earth. Inhale, top of the head, through the core of the body to the tailbone. And exhale, down the legs, through the feet, into the ground. A few more like that. And bringing your hands together at the heart center, where right meets left, the center of the balance, center of the scale. Letting your shoulders be relaxed and just sensing the connection. And bowing your head to your heart. And a gesture of remembering the wisdom of the heart is always present when we open our mind to it. And rolling your head back up, lengthening your spine, stretching in any way you need to, feeling grounded and present in this moment and ready for your day or ready to go to bed, whichever it is. It's all good. Every deep dive into the psyche is valuable. Thank you for doing the work. Together, we raise the vibration of our culture and our world and take one step closer into the golden age. Namaste. Be well. We appreciate you. Thank you for your energy and the deep dive. It's so important. So important that we do together. So, aho, namaste, amen, satnam. Do you want to say anything? Oh, good.
was an emotional one.
Sorry.
No, it's sorry.